Okay, I'm going to try and keep this as short and sweet as possible. So the past couple days, actually more like the past week, have been pretty crazy. First, my boyfriend installed a video card in a new video card in my computer so that I could play Counter-Strike, which, gotta say, is pretty awesome. So, like, 2 days after he did that, or maybe it was the day, I don't know, I'm not gonna go into that. Anyway, later on, we ended up breaking up, which, those two things put together probably sounds really dumb. Anyway, I'm not going to get into the reasons that we broke up because it's really none of your business, but I just thought I'd share that we had. And I'm not doing that because I want people to hit on me, because you don't want to hit on me. Just let me know. Anyway, so that happened. Today, two things, actually more like 3 things happened. So first, at like 11 o'clock, my family that lives in my house, like my mom, my dad, my sister and I, we went out to Olive Garden for lunch. And I didn't really want to go because I'm still kind of depressed over the whole breaking up thing, which I guess is expected only 3 days after it happened. But I decided, alright, whatever. So I got dressed up and made myself look nice, and we went to Olive Garden. And our waiter was this guy he was probably about 22, 25 years, somewhere between 22 and 25 years old. And I don't know if he was looking for tips or what, but he was very flirtatious. So I decided to play around a little bit, and I'm really shy, so I just talked about it with my family. I didn't actually flirt with them. But there was one time my mom said something like I did something, and they're like, "That's probably what you did. You know, you probably acted really flirtatious. You probably flirted with them." So I was like, I just stood there, and all of a sudden I go, "Hi," and it made my mom and my dad and my sister laugh really hard. And like right as I did that, he walked up. So it was like he was going to a different table, but he was talking to him, and he heard us all like laughing hysterically, and he turned around and he looked at us, and he was like he had this amused smile on his face, which made me laugh harder, but I was like, sorry. So, you know when you get your check, and they bring you that little booklet, and it has your bill in it, and you put your card in there or whatever? Well, they usually bring like these little mints out, and, you usually get one. If you get a fortune cookie, you get one for each person. This time, we got 3 each. And this time it was the funniest thing that had ever happened, because no matter what we did, it seemed like this kid could hear us, like he was talking about us, like he knew what we were saying, that we were talking about me flirting with him and all that. So that was just like a huge joke all day, this waiter, and how if I was looking around and looking at stuff, they'd be like, "Oh, are you looking for your waiter?" Anyway, I think I woke up the dogs. I heard it's the rabbit. Something out there is making noise. Anyway, so then, tonight at work. This is funny. I mentioned before that I work at a pizza place, right? Alright, well, I'm at this end of, I work at, like, it's located in a strip mall. So on one side is a Subway, like Subway restaurant, not like a Subway tunnel type thing. And then on the other side is this place that fills up oxygen tanks. And then there's us in the middle. So I go to work at 5, and we're really busy until about 9 o'clock, and around 9 o'clock he sends almost everybody else home. So it's just me, a guy, a girl, and the drivers and my boss. And so I was making pizzas, and it was like 20 minutes till I get to go home. So I was excited, and all of a sudden there's this really loud noise, almost like a firecracker type thing. And it sounded like, if you've ever worked with pizza or know what it sounds like, it's like we have these huge knives that we use to cut the pizzas. It sounds like someone took that and just slammed it down on this table really hard. So, I figured that's what it was. And I turned around to see if someone was pissed off or what. And I turned around. Nobody's holding the knife. There's people back there, but no one's holding it. And they're looking around like, what's going on? So, we all start wondering what the hell happened. And so I start walking around, and I'm checking in all these little doors that we have, assuming something got like something collapsed on itself, like, you know, difference in pressures and all that. Anyway, so that's what I thought happened, and I couldn't find anything. So this kid and I, like, we're both walking around, and we meet up at this one spot, and we start smelling, like, a weird smell, and I didn't know what it was, but he said it was gas. So I called my boss over, and he said, yeah, that's what it is. So we all rush outside, and he grabs the phone, and he calls the fire department, and within, like, 10 minutes, there were 4 fire trucks, 2 cops, a fire marshal, and an ambulance there, which to me seems ridiculous. And then I started thinking about it. So first of all, we have a gas leak. We have we have a double oven, like, stacked on top of each other, and it's heated up to 450 degrees, all the way up to, it can go up to 700 degrees. So that's not good. Secondly, this is a shopping mall that has like 15 different stores in it, so you never know what's in those. And then next to us, I said, is the oxygen place. Well, think about it. They fill up oxygen tanks, meaning there's like pure oxygen bottles sitting on the other side of the wall from the stupid oven. So, I guess I don't feel so dumb having that much stuff there, but I mean, it's always better to be safe than sorry, right? So, after everything gets there, I decided to call my sister because my nephew is staying the weekend with us because his parents are in Florida. But, so I called my sister and have her bring my nephew over, and my phone's going to make a noise. Anyway, I have her bring my nephew over because there are, like, fire trucks, and he's 4, and, he'd love that. So, my mom and dad show up, my sister and my nephew show up, so I just had this whole family gathering going on, but it was really funny looking back on it, but before, it was really scary because if we'd ignored it and just assumed that it was that knife hitting the table, or assuming that something had, like, collapsed or whatever, and we hadn't paid attention to it, since it was actually a serious problem, not only me, but anyone around us could have died or been seriously injured. So I'm just really happy that we decided to check it out and we found what was wrong and got it taken care of. So I thought I'd share my funny day with you, and I'm going to stop talking now because it's 4:30 in the morning and I'm really tired. But I have to get this done because someone wanted me to. So, that's the end of my video. I hope you like it. If you want more, let me know. If you don't, let me know. I don't care. I'm going to still make them. So, bye!